Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I was recently looking through some of my older videos because I really wanted to I kind of was really feel like doing another challenge video because I haven't done one in a little while. I think the last one I did was the 3 marker. Well, I didn't really do mermaid. I did like a little bit of it. I did like the 3 marker challenge, but I was looking through and I saw that I did the draw this in your style challenge a while ago. And that was actually like a lot longer ago than I thought. And I actually really wanted to come back to it and do it again because it's very, very fun. And I have a lot of fun doing it because it's a good, fun challenge to do because it makes me draw things that I usually wouldn't draw, I feel like. And also, or at least I try to pick things that I usually wouldn't draw. And then also it's a good challenge because, I don't know, it's fun to like really see it lets you really see what your distinct style is, I guess, in a different way. And I feel like my style is like changing. I don't know, I feel like it's constantly changing. Well, I haven't like not even like drastically, but like I feel like even just like subtly, I feel like I'm constantly changing little things that I don't even realize I'm doing. And then also sometimes I realize too that like depending on the thing I'm drawing, sometimes my style will change. So I don't know. It's weird, but I really wanted to do it again. So this first one that I found is so cute. Again, I'm gonna definitely tag all the artists. I'm not even gonna try to say what the artist name. I'm gonna tag it, and also it's on the screen, so you can go check out their stuff, which I would highly recommend because their art is very, very cute. I just love this though. I loved the look of it, the colors. It's so cute. I love how like warm it is. And I really wanted to try drawing it. This is also just an excuse. This is like fan art for me, you know. I love drawing cute things and pretty girls, and yeah. So I was having a great time doing this. And already I'm using Who markers right now to color this, and I already like kind of messed up in the beginning because I wanted to leave, as you can see, I was kind of doing this in a weird backwards way because well, I guess not though, because I was trying to leave like white space for like a lighter color to put over it, and I was gonna blend it through. But as you can see, I tried doing it and it looked really weird and it wasn't blending right. And I think the color I was using was just too light and almost it looked too pink, and it looks really weird. So I ended up trying to kind of blend over that, and I ended up not doing that. And I went in with a darker color and decided to shade a lot more than I originally was going to. Originally, I was thinking about like not really doing too much crazy shading, which I mean, I didn't do like crazy shading still, but I ended up adding a little bit more than I originally was going to, which I'm actually happy about. Originally, again, I wasn't going to add this much like of the darker shade, but I noticed in the original drawing, like half of the image on the face is like in shade. It's like shaded. So I kind of ended up incorporating more of that into mine too, which I actually really like how that turned out. Also, I will say in the original one, she has like her hand like holding a flower. I ended up not including that actually because I didn't, well, for one, I couldn't get the hand right and I was getting mad and frustrated, and also because I didn't really I feel like I didn't sketch my drawing like in the center of the page enough. And oh my gosh, I can't talk. I also just preferred how it looked. Like it looked a lot more symmetrical without it, so I ended up actually not including the hand. I ended up just doing like shoulders up. So yeah, that was also just me being lazy. I really like how the blush and the lips, like that color turned out a lot. I really love the color. I feel like it's not a color I use very often. I do remember now too, I'm using a little bit of Copics too, if anyone's interested. But I was like struggling because I couldn't find because like her skin's a little bit more tan, so I was trying to find a darker. Also, like her blush in the original photo is like very like noticeable. It's very like red and pink, and I really liked that, so I wanted to try to do it too in mine. But I couldn't find like a color that was good because a lot of my Ohu markers are either like they were either too light or they were too dark. So I ended up using, I think, Copics for that part, and I think for the lips too I ended up using, which I'm really happy with how that turned out though. And I ended up adding like a little bit of the darker red. I think you saw me doing that. I ended up adding that around it and like a little circular motion because I liked how like circular the blush was, and like it's very like apparent in the original, and I really wanted to include that in mine too, so I tried to do it also. And I'm really happy with how that part turned out also. As you can see too, my not my brush, my marker is dying really bad, but I didn't really have any other colors that like really were working, so you can see this marker just dying really badly and it's very streaky. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. I also, again, I ended up using very minimal shading pretty much everywhere else. I think the skin is the only place where I really did like shading, which again wasn't even that much because I kind of wanted the colors, because in the original it's like the colors are very they're not super shaded, and I liked that too. And also I feel like it represents my art also, because my art is not I don't usually do like crazy detailed shading personally either, so I think it also just fit more within my art style. Sorry, I was just getting like hypnotized by that. That was really satisfying to watch. I also decided to, with both of the drawings, because there's another one that I did also in this one, I decided to outline them both with Prismacolor pencil. I think originally I was gonna do like my test. There's like that one red color. I forget what it's called. I use it all the time, but I decided to actually go with a more brown because I just thought it looked a little bit. I don't know. I think it fit the drawing more, which I'm happy I decided to go with that color instead. Yeah, I love too like the little detail in the hair of like the headband squeezing the hair. Because I would never do that myself. Like I'd never come up with that, and and at first I was like afraid that it was gonna look weird, but it actually ended up turning out really cute, and I'm happy with it. I also decided in mine to include eyebrows because I really like drawing like really thick caterpillar eyebrows, so I wanted to include that too. And I think I just said this already, but again, like I wanted to do very, because like in the original there's not a lot of difference in colors in the original one, and I wanted to include that also in mine. So I kept to the very simple color palette, and so I made like the tank top she's wearing the same color as the hair. And also I noticed in the original drawing, like she has like blue eyeshadow, and there wasn't any other blue. Well, actually I think it's more of like a blue green, which I think fits with like the stem of the, I think that's it works in the original drawing, but in mine like the blue looked a little bit weird by itself because there was no other blue in the drawing, so I ended up making the leaves on her tattoos for the flowers, I ended up making that also blue so that there was a little bit more, there was like cohesive aspect to it, which I like how it turned out a lot. And then also I don't know why, like those little like whenever like the little like tie part of her headband that I'm coloring in right now, it doesn't really look like it's a part, because I like it looks more like it's a leaf and actually, but it's supposed to be like the tie part of the headband, but I think because I didn't connect it, it looks kind of weird, but that's what that is. And then also I don't know why I even bothered trying to include the other part of that, because you don't even see it because it's like in the headband. So and again I was actually going to use another purple to shade the headband, but it was way too dark. So I ended up not really doing any crazy shading on the headband either. I basically just used one color and just kept on going over it over and over again until it looked complete, which that is a nice thing with Ohu markers. And then I forgot about this. I decided to go in with my Posca Gold because I have a gold Posca pen. And I wanted to add the gold that way because I thought it would be easier. And also I don't really have any good like gold markers that really stand out, so I thought it'd be better if I used this, and I'm really happy I did because I don't really use it very often because I don't really use gold that often, to be honest. God, that piece sounds so lopsided. And yeah, so I did that, and then originally I was gonna do the whole background with the Posca pen, but I decided not to because it looked weird. So that's the final finished thing. Don't look at the glasses too closely because it's very crooked. But yeah, overall, go check out this artist. Their art's amazing. It's so cute, and I had a blast coloring that one. It was very fun. This is another one where I was like scrolling through and I saw it and I just instantly was like drawn towards it because I thought it was so cute. I love this style. I think it's adorable. I love too like the I don't know, just like the bust and the way they cut it off. It's so cute. And the hair, I think the hair also like really drew me in because I love I don't know, just that hairstyle is so cute and I never draw that personally, so I really wanted to draw it and I was excited to draw it. And also like the color scheme. I love pastel colors. I love like the very soft like pinks in it. I just think it's so cute and I instantly knew that I wanted to draw it. And I also really I loved like the three eyes in the drawing and I really wanted to try doing it myself because I love the way they drew the eyes in the original one. So yeah. I actually ended up showing a lot more too than I normally do of my like line art process because I usually don't show the sketches because I feel like it's hard to see because my hand's always in the freaking way. So I ended up showing a lot more of like the pencil sketch, which I'm actually really happy with too. I had a lot of like it was very relaxing doing the pencil sketch for this one. I wanted it to look very soft and I wanted to go with the red line art because again, it fits the original drawing and I was really trying to like shade also because I really like whenever the pencil blends in with the marker. I think it just makes it look a lot more cohesive and also it I don't know, it like it looks very soft that way, which I feel like I constantly am saying with my art, but I'm always striving to find like I love like this very soft line art and very soft like coloring in art. It like I just love it and I love like I just like how it looks. So I'm always trying to like do that. I also had so much fun coloring the lips on this one. It was so fun. I also, as you can see in mine, I kind of changed the ears a little bit in mine. Because in the original one they have like I love the art style in the original one because they have like very big like cute ears. And I kind of wanted to do like I don't know, I just really wanted to draw elf ears to be honest, so that's kind of what I did. I just really love drawing ears like that. It's very fun, so that's what I did. Also with like the hair, the little like mini like bangs that the character has, I ended up including both of them because I think in the original, I think the one's supposed to be behind the ear. But I do realize it kind of looks like she's like frowning a little bit because of the ear, because the eyebrow kind of blends into the piece of hair there. So yeah, that was an accident. I think that once I color it, it kind of looks better. I loved adding the blush too. That was one of the things I was most excited to do, and it was very satisfying. A lot of fun. I loved too like the little like fangs that she has. I love drawing vampires, and I have an obsession with vampires right now. So that was also something that kind of drew me to the character design. The hair I kind of struggled with because originally I was gonna do like again that very pink pale color, but I kind of noticed that it almost looked a little bit gray also, so I ended up kind of blending both together. There is a part of me that kind of wishes I did this in watercolor because I feel like I would have gotten a lot softer of colors because I don't have a very big selection of pastels. I have to go to my Copic markers for those because I don't have there's not a lot of pastels in either of my Ohu marker sets. So I usually have to go to, if I'm going with like very light colors, I usually have to go to my Copic markers. I will say too, something I kind of messed up with on the face is like her head. I feel like it looks lopsided on the one side, unfortunately, and her head looks like weird. It looks too big, which I'm a little frustrated with, not gonna lie. Yeah, and I loved it. Again, I feel like a lot of the colors in this one too are not colors I usually use. Like I never use this color that I'm coloring with right now. But it was very fun, very cute. And I love drawing the hair. I didn't even realize too, I think it's supposed to be like two different colored sides of her hair. And yeah, I love it. And I ended up adding like more purple to the eyes because I thought it would be a nice contrast to everything else. And yeah, again, go check out these artists. They're so talented. They're amazing. Go check out their stuff. I plan on doing another one of these actually next week also. Or the week after that. We'll see. So yeah, definitely thank you so much if you're still here for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.